Hey there, welcome back to Precision Edmonton's YouTube channel. My name is Trevor and this is Harmon. He is the man with the plan, one of the owners and operators of Precision Vehicle Wraps in Edmonton, one of the top car wrap shops in all of the city. And today we're going to be talking about the process of a wrap. So what happens from start to finish, from first customer interaction to saying sayonara out the door. Thank you so much for bringing your car here, Harmon. How do we get started with Precision Vehicle Wraps? Where do you want to take us on this journey?
Well, let's start with, you have an interest as a client. Somebody has an interest.
Sure.
So they look up, Car Wraps Edmonton or Vinyl Wraps Edmonton or something like a Car Wrap.
Yeah.
And we pop up and they look at our website and they're gonna, okay. So I knew that. Oh, and they go to our galleries. Hey, that's what I want. I want a car that looks like that. So they give us a call or they shoot us an email or whatever their means of contacting, drop in, which is even better. And essentially we want to hear what the customer has to say. So we're going to get the information of the vehicle first and foremost, obviously the client's name and phone number, their email. And then when we're going to take it from there is we'll make the experience to be as personal as possible.
Okay.
We have well over 300 different colors of vinyls to choose from. So if you're looking for a color change wrap, that's just really awesome. So you have a really wide variety. Now we carry summer wraps only, and we also carry year-round wraps, which is the ones that we prefer to do because our climate is really brutal here. We go from 45 below in the winter to 40 above in the summer. Yeah. And your wrap vinyl has got to be time tested and true. So we use a lot of 3M, Avery, KPMF. We really promote those brands because they're 7 to 10 year vinyls and they last long and they're great in our climate. So the customer's going to come in, they're going to take a look, they're going to walk into our showroom, they're going to see really big rolls of vinyl all over the place, and they can touch it and feel it and see what colors they want. In our showroom, we have a car, whatever it's being worked on that week. That is a sort of a feature car. Like this week, we have my Porsches in there and it's getting redone. So it's nice. Kind of cool. So some people like to look at that. And then, so essentially once you choose a color and, that process may take 5 minutes. Some people come right in. I know exactly what I want. Other people, it takes them 2-3 weeks, a month to decide.
Right.
Which is just fine. And it doesn't matter to us when you come to us. It's that you get it done with us because you're coming to the right shop with the most experienced staff, and it's gonna be handled right.
Sure.
So when they decided what they're going to do, we basically we order the material on their behalf. They pay a fee to pay for the material, but also to confirm their booking date.
Sure.
Right, which is standard in the industry. We keep them happy and apprised of any changes going on in the shop if we're running a little bit behind or everything's on schedule, or now like the postal strike's happening.
Yeah.
Some material's not arriving quite in time. And then once the car arrives, essentially it goes through quite a cleaning process, a decontamination process, if you want to call it that. So it's hand washed first and foremost, and then we do a degreaser, de-ironizer, and we clay bar the car. Clay barring is a process that's done to get all the mineral deposits off of the vehicle, things like tar and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then once that's started, while the car is drying, we cut all the material for all the different portions of the vehicle. So the front bumper piece is cut separately, the fender's cut separately, the doors are cut separately, the A-pillar and quarter are cut separately. We don't wrap the side of the vehicle and cut down and do that. No, we everything is very, very precise.
Yeah.
So,
and the reason you do that is like it's made specifically for each make and model of car, so there's less wastage.
Yeah, less wastage of material, and quite frankly, it speeds up the process, right? When they know, okay, hey, this is the piece for the right fender, boom, not the left fender, but the right one. We're gonna make that happen. It's already pre-cut out the wheel well, that sort of thing. And then, so that helps us with the process. But backing it up just a little bit, when we finish washing the car, like I said, we're cutting the material up. Well, we're also disassembling the car. So we have a specialist that does that for us. He's very talented and very, very conscientious. So and this gentleman will take the front bumper off the car, we'll take off the grille, we'll take out the headlights. We then remove the mirrors, the door handle, the window trim, take off the rear bumper and the taillights. That's standard. That's what we do. So in a case of a wrap that's going inside the door jambs and sills, we pop the doors off. We take the windows out, we take everything apart on the inside so that we can get a full coverage of that car.
Now, let's make that differentiation between yourself and most shops out there that do wraps. Most shops aren't taking off the door handles. They're not taking off the lettering or the insignias. They're not taking off the trim. They're not doing these things. They're just going around them and they're cutting and they're
That's
doing
correct.
things.
And they're cutting on the car, cutting into your paint or onto your paint.
Cutting into your paint. So if you ever wanted to get that wrap off and sell it as a car, there could be a rust spot or a wear spot or worse, the paint could be bubbling and coming off at that point. That is different. So you're going to pay less for a job like that, guaranteed. So what Harmon is explaining is how they go above and beyond so that it is virtually a flawless wrap job. Like your color change is virtually unnoticeable. Right?
Exactly. And when we get that comment all the time, oh my God, it's just like paint. We get that comment all the time.
Yeah.
You know, our staff, we have five. Well, I'm a big business partner, Alex. He's got 18 years in the wrapping industry. So, I mean, that's unheard of. Okay. And then we've trained all of our staff independently. Each has been trained by Alex, and we have over 50 years experience with our 5 wrap guys in our shop. There's no other shop in Edmonton that comes close to that just by the number of years to per employee.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're going to do that job right for you the first time, and it's going to look amazing. And if there is any issues, a bubble here or there, it's taken care of immediately. It's covered by a solid 2-year warranty, right? So getting back to the wrap process, once we're doing the wrap, the actual wrap components, so we did the wash, we cut the vinyl, got it disassembled, that takes a day. Okay. And then day 2 and day 3 spent wrapping your car. And it could be a crew of 2, 3, or 4, or maybe even all 5 if it's really needs to be done very, very quickly. And then once it's finished, we put the vehicle back together again. It's quickly detailed, and then it's off to the paint protection department. So you want to add paint protection film to the wrap to protect not only the wrap, but your car's paint still needs to be protected. This wrap vinyl is very thin, and it's just like paint. It's going to be affected by scratches, going to be affected by the environment. So one can even go so far as to put ceramic coating on top of the wrap. And we do that on multiple locations. So the whole process, once it is done, takes between 4 and 5 business days. And that's whether you've got a 3500 or an F350, or we're talking doing it, you know, perhaps something smaller like a Porsche Boxster or something like that. You know, it's going to take that 4 to 5 days. We take the time to do it right and do it right the first time.
There you go. So once it's all done, and is there any follow-up appointments? Do people got to come back at say in 6 months and just see how things are going? Like, what does that process look like for?
Well, I know there's shops out there that ask you to come back a week after, but we're really confident in what we do. So we don't actually have any follow-up appointment scheduled, but we tell people, everybody, I tell them every morning, I'm the first person they see generally when they walk in their door, and I'm the last person to see them when they leave. And generally speaking, how that works is we go through the cleaning process, how you're going to take care of that wrap, which is really important, how you're going to wash that wrap. So when by doing that it takes care and alleviates some of those little problems that other shops are going to miss, right?
Gotcha.
And then, so when we've got that all covered and we've got the vehicle out the door, and then people say, well, you know, what if something happens? Well, just pick up the phone and call me. Or if you're in the neighborhood, just stop by. No appointment needed. We'll get it done. If it's something that's more severe, and in some cases, you know, sometimes people, when they wash the vehicle, they wash it incorrectly and they get a little too close, they may blow up the wrap. Then, you know, we have to book an appointment and get them back in, but we make sure that we do that as fast as possible.
Gotcha. So is there anything else that people should know about the wrap process for their vehicle? You know what? Let's talk about the courtesy car.
It's just going to mess with
the courtesy car.
So
a lot of places don't have a courtesy car, so you can be without a vehicle for a week, either renting a car or catching Uber everywhere or being stuck at home. But Precision Vehicle Wraps will give you a courtesy.
Yeah, we have 3 courtesy cars that roll through, and they're very handy in the paint protection end of it and in the wrap component. And we've got a wrap right now because it's over Christmas, and they're going to have a car for 2 weeks. And they said, well, we can't be without a car. I said, yeah, it's not a problem. We got a courtesy car for you, and we're good. We're covered for Northern Alberta, so it's not a problem. And the feedback we get on that is, wow, you guys really thought this through. And yes, we have taken a long time. I mean, I've owned this company now this is our 9th year, and I come from 30 years and 9 other businesses prior. We've learned during that time to take the time to learn it, do it properly, and then bring in the talent and make the environment such that we are number one in Edmonton, and there's a reason for it.
Yep. There you have it, folks. They're number one for a reason. And, there's no other reason that you should go to any other shop for your vehicle wrap, for paint protection, for any of these things for your vehicles, whether it's your personal vehicle or commercial vehicle. Go to the best, because you get the whole experience. You get the full package. Yes, you pay a little bit more, but wouldn't you rather pay a little bit more for a job well done than having a question in your mind? When is this wrap going to fail? When is somebody going to be there to hold my hand, to support me in this process? If something breaks down, if something goes wrong, will they be there? And the question that can be answered easily with Precision is, 100%. They're going to be there. They're going to be there to support you. They're going to be there to help fix whatever problem that you've created with your wrap, or if they've done something that, if there's quality in the workmanship, they're going to fix that thing. So anyways, that's it for me. Anything else to share?
Just want to say we stand behind our product 100%. We stand behind the vinyls and that we use, and of course our staff. Makes all the difference in the world. We probably fix 3 to 4 cars a month from other people's jobs. And we've seen some horror stories come into us, and just complete failures, and people are so upset, and they're fighting with people because it was a home garage and they can't get their money back. It's really sad to see, but we take it that extra time. You're going to be treated right. We're gonna treat you, whether you drive a Rolls Royce or an Austin Mini. We're going to treat you just the same. Everybody's treated the best at Precision Vehicles.
All right, there you have it, folks. Thanks so much for checking us out. If you like this video and if you really want to check out some cool stuff, go to their website and check out their gallery. They've got a lot of great projects there that they've worked on, and they're always adding more. So check them out there and give them a call. If you're interested in getting a quote, talk to this guy. We'll be happy to give you a quote on a wrap, on paint protection, on ceramic coating, and any of the products and services that they offer there. So thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.